What have you seen in your team's overall physicality so far through these first handful of games?
Yeah, I'm proud of the guys. They've we're a small team for the most part. Well, we've fought together. We've improved defensively. I think we're our defense is ahead of our offense, which I don't think anyone was predicting coming into the year. But that makes me happy, and I think our guys can kind of feel a sense of pride in each other that they are defending.
Steve, I think you scored 39 in the first half and then matched it in the third quarter. What sort of work offensively in that stretch?
We just got back to what we want to do, which is get into early action, get off the ball, attack the paint. We didn't get very many paint touches in the first half. Especially in the second quarter. I think we had one rim attempt, and we got to try to get in the paint and collapse the defense and play from there. So I thought we did a better job of that.
I know Blake has given you physicality pretty much most of the times that he's been out there. Did you get the impression, A, that this meant any more to him, the way he played? And B, just can you assess his performance? It seems, at least from the outside, that this is probably his best effort of the season.
Yeah, I mean, we love that Blake brings it and gives us that physicality. He's also a very intelligent player. So he's taking charges. He's fighting on the glass. He understands our concepts defensively, and I thought offensively tonight he helped us with some screening and some, I think he made a three in some rolls and finishes and just, made a lot of hustle plays for us. So he's somebody that we've come to rely on and count on, and I thought he was great tonight.
When you say the defense is ahead of the offense, was that kind of reflected in the fourth quarter? Because you had that great third quarter, and then the offense kind of broke down there a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't defend great in the fourth quarter, but I think a part of that was, they had nothing to lose. They started lining up shots and making them. Could have played better defense for sure, but also a part of it was they made some shots and went on a run. That's what teams in this league can do. But we weathered it. I think, overall the defense was pretty solid tonight, and offensively it wasn't great, but we found a way in the end to get it done.
When you go from the second quarter to the third quarter, second quarter I think you shot about 15%, and the third quarter was 15 out of 19. Was that just as simple as getting penetration and kind of being aggressive in your driving, or was there something that you saw in their defense?
No, I think that was our mandate for the players, was to try to get in the paint, attack the paint. If they take it away, get off it early, and we'll play on the second side. And I think that's where our team's taken a few steps in the last week, and tonight we took a step back. But in the third quarter, we were much better at playing quicker, creating opportunities for each other by playing fast and trying to get in the paint and attack. When we get passive and stationary, we allow the defense to load up on us, and it makes it hard on us.
Steve, you mentioned the turnovers kind of helping them get back in the fourth quarter. It's obviously come up a little more lately. How much is that still learning each other to you, carelessness, et cetera?
I think I'd be lying if I didn't say some of it was carelessness. But it's still, each game presents different, tactical and emotional, problems that you have to solve. And sometimes I thought that emotionally we got a little bit off kilter and weren't making simple, clear-headed decisions, trying to make home runs or just careless with it. So, it's a good lesson for us. I think the positive is we found a way to win, and the negative is that we still realize we have a lot of work to do. But it's been a good week for us with building, getting towards better basketball offensively. Obviously, we had two good offensive quarters tonight, but really two poor ones as well.
Much has been made about you guys' slow start, but nobody in the East has really put it together. Does that give you any solace that Milwaukee is going through some stuff, Philly's going through some stuff? You know what I mean? That nobody's running away from it.
Yeah, that's part of it. But I'm really not worried about other teams. We came into the season, we spent almost 2 weeks with a different team. Then we lose Kyrie. Now it's a totally different situation. So we're just trying to build a new team and trying to work at what this group and what it's a big hole, and everyone's got to step up a level and a notch in minutes and responsibility. And so to find out what the best way for this group to play is a process. And so I've been really proud of the guys, the way they've engaged in what we're asking them to do, and our improvements we've made. But it's a totally different situation, and we got to work our way through it.
Circle back to two things you said. You talked about at times getting emotionally off kilter. I mean, I don't know if you had a vantage point on that play where James lost the ball, it's rolling, he didn't go for it. I mean, is that an example of just being emotionally off kilter, or did he think he was fouled? Or
Yeah, you know, I think he may have just.
Say anything.
Yeah, no, I didn't say anything to him. Look, James is you know, I think at that moment he was tired and made a mistake, and he owned up to it. He said he made a mistake. I don't need to tell him that he made it. He knows he made it, and you know, stuff happens, and it's about how you respond to it. And we responded and found a way to stay on top and win the game. But you know, that's the NBA. You play 3-4 games a week. You're going to have games where emotionally or physically or tactically you're not sharp. And tonight we weren't as sharp as we needed to be, but defensively we scrapped and won the game down there.
You mentioned being without Kyrie. I'm sure, obviously, you were coaching. The mayor was on CNN talking about the vaccine mandates and specifically asked about Kyrie, and his response was, well, in essence, the city, we're not changing any mandates because of Kyrie. I hope he comes back and plays, but we're not changing anything, and it's up to the league and the team and Kyrie to work this out together. I'm just curious whether you thought, well, A, having been told that, what would be your reaction to that, and do you have any more hope for Kyrie coming back to play than maybe you did a week ago, 2 weeks ago?
My reaction is no surprise. I didn't expect the mayor to change the mandate. You know, we just got to focus on our team. If we could have Kyrie back, we'd all be, you know, ecstatic. But we focus on our team. We keep building. We keep growing, and hopefully we'll be a really good team at the end of the year.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Mets win 96-90.